The week was long, your feet are tired, could use a vacation. Just gather round and join with Dub, it's Monday Motivation. Monday Motivation.
Hello friends, good Monday morning to you. Welcome to another Monday Motivation, the final Monday Motivation of September with hashtag BeatUpFit. Don't forget, use the hashtag BeatUpFit for all your social media needs. Leave, if you're on Instagram, you can tag me in a story, you can make a post, I'll interact with it, share it, whatever. In the comments, hashtag BeatUpFit. Tell me one positive thing you've done for yourself to help improve your overall well-being, whatever that may be, and be entered to win a prize at the end of the month. Now, let's get to our quote this month, and our quote comes from Brian Tracy, and the quote is, "Clarity is essential. Knowing exactly what you want builds your self-confidence immeasurably." And clarity is our topic this Monday. I'm sitting in the car. I'm actually on my way to film some other videos. So this is Sunday morning, early morning, the day before you're watching it. And I thought clarity was a good topic as we, last Monday before the fourth quarter, as we kind of wrap up this year together that we've been doing these Monday videos and everything that we've done all year long. And so I have an example. A day ago, 2 days ago, I would take a shower. Water was cold, wouldn't get hot. It's not what you want. At least not what I want. I do not like a cold shower. And my home is total electric, so there's no gas, there's no pilot light that could have went out or anything like that. There doesn't seem to be any leak in the hot water heater. So I figure maybe the breaker got tripped or whatever, so I flip the breaker and then hope the next day that it is no longer cold. Victoria coming to visit and so forth, and then Saturday, shower still cold. This morning, shower still cold. Well, I have clarity on what I want. It is defined. I want the shower to not be cold. I want the hot water to resume. Taking a cold shower is not the worst thing in the world, but it does impact laundry. It impacts, doing dishes, cleaning, things like that if you can't get hot water. But I don't like a cold shower anyway. So I know what I want. I want that resolved. And I reached out to my man Dog, and hopefully he can help me out with some tips or something, figure out how to resolve that. But, it's pretty clear what I want. I have complete clarity what I want in that. But in a lot of things in our life, we don't have clarity. And you think about this quote, comes from a motivational speaker. When you don't know completely what you want, it's really hard to make progress toward anything. And it's also hard to understand your self-worth and your self-value because you don't have a goal to reach, and you don't know what you're going after. I use the term rudderless a lot at work when I'm on a project or a team or, something. And it feels like we're not getting anywhere. We're not getting towards an end result. And I often will refer to it as rudderless, like a boat that doesn't have a rudder and is just kind of floating around. Maybe it'll make it to its destination. Maybe that's the destination it wanted to get to. Maybe not. Maybe it ends up at a place it never intended to, or maybe it doesn't know where it's going. So it just ends up somewhere. And I think a lot of us in our life live it where we just kind of end up somewhere. We don't have clarity, a vision, a focus of where we want to go, what we want, and how we want to get it. And for me, being transparent, it's been a great year for me mentally and a lot of other things, but I've struggled physically and I've struggled in some other areas. And, it's, again, ups and downs. And being recently engaged and, with Kaya being an 8th grader, we're going to blink and she's old enough to drive and trying to pick colleges. And, that's all going to happen very fast. Time moves very fast. I have a lot more clarity sitting here today than even a month ago about where I want to go, where I need to go, and what that means for me and how I can get there. And it actually boosts me up. It gives me more confidence. It helps me feel better. Because when we're in those places in life where we feel rudderless, where we don't have clarity about what we need to do, where we need to go, I think we also tend to get sad, depressed, whatever your term is, depending on how impacted you are by it. And so clarity is the focus for this week. And especially the next Monday will be the beginning of the fourth quarter. October, fall is here, holidays start to show up, time off of work, time off of school. It's going to go really fast, and we're going to be in the new year. And what we talk also at work frequently, the best way to start your year is to end your year good. If we have a good fourth quarter, we're going to have a good first quarter. If we struggle in the fourth quarter, we're also going to struggle in the first quarter, because what you do to wrap up a thing sets the stage for the next thing. So we have to have clear goals, clarity to know where we want to go next year to make sure that the way we end this year takes us there. Does that make sense? So the same thing is true for us in our personal lives. If you've had a strong year with Beat Up Fit or whatever you've done, what's the next step? I've struggled with the next step after doing some things good. I've struggled to keep things going. A lot of people do. So what's the next step? What's the clear vision, the clarity that you have for what comes after this? That's what I challenge you with this week. Think about it. Share it with the group if you want to. Leave a comment. Share it on Facebook. Where are you struggling for clarity? What areas of your life? Sometimes your work life, you crystal clear, you know where you're going. Personal life, not so much, right? Or vice versa. Or in your relationship, but maybe not with your family, or whatever the case may be. So try to think about that. Try to identify some clarity. And once you know the path you're on, you'll be amazed at how it lifts you up, how it makes you feel more confident, and really helps you get to where you're trying to get to, because you know where you're trying to get to. So you can take steps toward that. Wishing you all a great week, a great Monday, and I'll talk to you next time.